This episode of Chins and Giggles is supported by Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Today and every day at Chins and Giggles, we love to celebrate authenticity because we care about celebrating those special qualities and experiences that set each of us apart. Like one of the qualities that's special to me is how close our family is and how family-oriented we are. Quality time with those we love truly makes us who we are. That's why we're proud to partner with Topo Chico Hard Seltzer, because they know that authenticity doesn't just appear out of nowhere. Authenticity is something deeply rooted within you that you work on and celebrate every day. Topo Chico Hard Seltzer brings authenticity to the world of hard seltzers with 125 years of history, and refreshing Mexican and Texan-inspired flavors to celebrate those who are always diferente. Girl, I love the tropical mango flavor. It's giving summer and a relaxing pool day. I love the fruity flavor. It's so refreshing. You can have those guilt-free because they're only 100 calories with 2 grams of sugar per 12 ounces. So thanks to Topo Chico Hard Seltzer for partnering with us to celebrate authenticity. Experience a hard seltzer that's always diferente with Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Go to topochicohardseltzerusa.com/chins to find where you can get yours today. That's topochicohardseltzerusa.com/chins. Flavored beer, TC Hard Seltzer Co., Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Celebrate responsibly. Girl, did you get anything on Amazon? No. I went to, y'all. Wait, isn't there like a sale going on right now or something? Yes. Unfortunately, when y'all listen to it, it's not going to be anymore. It's from July 11th through July 12th. This is not sponsored. I know, right? It sounds like it's like starting off with sponsored. No, it's really not. Imagine being sponsored by Amazon, bitch. Welcome back to Chins and Giggles, you guys. Episode 60. We just talked about this. I'm sorry. 65. Y'all, I went to sleep a little late, like 4 a.m. late. This is why I was running late this morning. I fell asleep at 4 a.m. too. Period. I went to sleep late because I was on Amazon going crazy. I still haven't placed my order because I'm not done yet. So the sale's today and tomorrow? Yeah, it's today and tomorrow. Well, because today's the 11th, guys. You know, we got to pre-film this a few days before. We always film, fun fact, we always film on Tuesdays. Or Mondays. Sometimes Mondays. I feel like lately we've been doing Tuesdays. If we're really like can't do it, we'll do Wednesday, but we're like pushing it that day. Yes. But there's a sale going on right now, bitch. I need to get on it. I'm like I know you're the Amazon girl too, where like you're ordering do you order every single day? I mean, I feel like I order so much from Amazon. It's like insane. Yeah, girl. I'm like, the thing with me is that TikTok has me on a fucking chokehold and they'll make me buy anything. Yeah. They'll advertise a piece of shit and I will buy it. Are you the kind though that you just like ordered like something, like do you go on a binge or do you just order like one thing here, one thing there? It depends. Like there's times where I see something on TikTok and I'm like, I need this. And I'll just check it out, right? There's got to be something where it shows you like how much you've like spent yearly, right? Shows, you see your orders. We use Amazon a lot for a bunch of shit. Raul uses it a lot too. I use it. Like I literally, there's moments where I will just go and I'm like, okay, what do I need? You know, from like bathroom products, from like cleaning products to clothes to makeup. Like I feel like Amazon's my first go-to place. Even if it's something I could get at Ulta down the street, I'm gonna look at Amazon because they could fucking deliver it in the next 12 hours. Yeah, the same day too. Look, this is all just like a couple months. Oh my God, you do not want to see mine, bitch. It's unreal. So I have like my big list though because, you know, the deal's going on. So what do I have in here, girl? I actually recently bought a bunch of shit on Amazon because I want to do a video like of must-have products under $5 from Amazon. Oh, shoot. And bitch, I was just like going through Amazon and I was just looking at all kinds of shit, Myra. I don't even know what I was like looking for. I was just looking for like bathroom products, kitchen products, like gadgets, makeup stuff, little shit like even notebooks, pens. Like I was just looking at different stuff, Myra. The amount of shit I found under $5, I was like, this is incredible. Like some really good shit. Have you got clothes off Amazon? All the time. Okay, so you know how we're trying to be on our health journey? I brought running shorts because I know last time in the last podcast
not the running shorts,
and then I even got a cute sports bra, like cute shirt, because I told Brian, I'm like, if I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna make sure I feel good in it, bitch. Because
stop it, because when you mentioned the shorts, I was gonna say you don't ever get like chafing with like shorts like that.
Well, I don't know. I got running shorts.
I was thinking of getting like biker shorts. I just haven't looked in here.
Because I've tried to go like on like walks even with biker shorts, and I'm like, I'm chafing, bitch. Because like after
I didn't
a
think
bit,
about that.
Like I don't know. I actually just came across a TikTok the other day, and I was really fucking tempted to go buy it, but it was like an actual like small business, so like I had to go to the website. I need to place the order. I actually added it to my cart. It's like these I forgot what it's called, but it's like these stickers that you put on your thigh. I don't know if you've seen them.
Really?
To like prevent like the chafing.
Oh, what?
I don't know. Just like random shit I come across on TikTok.
Maybe Amazon has it. Chafing.
I don't know, but I like with
thigh
me
chafing prevention.
Like for me, even I always do the deodorant.
Deodorant thing. You believe it?
I do actual deodorant. Like if I'm wearing a dress at a night out.
There's like 2 different. Bitch, not the faja thighs. Like.
What? That looks more uncomfortable than anything.
Elastic anti-shaving thigh bands. What the fuck?
No, that looks uncomfortable because it's
I'm
lace.
gonna start a fire with those damn
Stop,
things, girl.
Not the fire. Anyways, I actually have bought clothes on Amazon, and you will be shocked, Myra. There's so much really good stuff. Like you'll find amazing jumpsuits.
I think I actually
bought amazing tops,
bodysuits. Oh my god! Also, it's funny because I bought stuff for Noah's nursery. Lord, it's about time I finish her. So I got stuff to finish. Like, why? Look at the shirts I got.
Oh my god, yes, I love buying shit on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon is where it's at.
And then like you just can't beat it. You really can't. Like you literally will get it the next day. Like if I'm
everything's cheaper on Amazon too.
Like if I'm going to a night out tomorrow and I need a last minute accessory.
Yeah.
I need last minute clothes. Like I know I could just order it on Amazon.
No, literally.
You know who else is really reliable with shipping like that? Fashion Nova.
Oh yeah.
Like
I haven't shopped there in a minute.
Like I love like Shein and stuff. But tell me why, like
Shein takes a while to ship out.
I was gonna say, tell me why. I don't know if I've ever placed an actual order with Shein, and I love their fucking clothes. Like I follow them. People are always recommending me their clothes because like they have the cutest shit.
Their shipping is like 3 weeks, no?
Yeah, maybe it's improved, but the last time I tried was like a couple years ago, and it was like a really long. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But like Fashion Nova, you can get it the next fucking day.
Iconic. Did you know you can get cameras on Amazon for your house?
How big is the sale?
Karina, the Blink video doorbell is 50% off.
What the fuck?
The 3 security cameras are 58% off.
Guys,
so
oh my god.
The total was $250 and it's $104 for those.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go on Instagram today, like before y'all watch this, and I'm gonna let you know there's an Amazon sale going on.
I'm trying to get indoor cameras too. But you know what?
I want to get the indoor camera.
I want to get, so this is, the brand is Blink. I don't know. I've heard it's like similar to Ring. It has really amazing reviews. I mean, this freaking thing, Karina, had like over 100,000 reviews.
Stop it. Send me
I
the
always look
link.
at the reviews. When it has like thousands of reviews.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, okay, this is popping.
I got to look at the reviews.
And they have a lot of reviews. And oh my God, I'm so like traumada from what happened to Handsome on some real shit. I have the ADT cameras. Do you guys like the ADT cameras? I'm not like a fan of it because I still have so much like grudge against it that it never alerted me that there was like even animals in my backyard.
Yeah.
Nothing, Karina. ADT, like no shade to you, Queen, but like I don't know if we've never set it up right, but it would alert me on my phone, but it would just show me pictures. Like I could never access like the actual
Send
video.
me the link to that. I need my my cameras updated.
And they have like indoor ones too, so I'm still trying to get those 50% off. 58% off. You're kidding, girl.
Wow.
So yeah,
send me the link to that one.
Yeah, I'll send you the
What
link.
else? What's the last thing you ordered on Amazon?
What's the last thing?
What's in your fucking cart right now?
Well, right
bitch?
now, let me tell you what's in my cart, girl. And I need to still add more because we're not done yet. So I obviously got the cameras. I got 2 bodysuits, like shirts, because I feel like I don't have clothes, Karina. What? I feel like lately these days I've been asking you for clothes.
Really?
You know how like styles shift and stuff? I feel like
styles shift a lot. Like,
yes.
I feel like I recently, you know how I was telling you that I went through what?
Those are the pants that I asked you.
Yeah, but remember I told you mine are like a little bit more light washed?
They look the same right now.
I feel like they look a little different.
Well, see, like I'm asking Karina for clothes advice. She told me when she got these jeans, so I bought them too.
It's because styles are shifting for sure.
And then when I was pregnant, like I was just wearing nothing but leggings.
I still have a bunch of like maternity shit in my closet. And the other day I was just going through it and I was like, what the fuck do I need this for right now? Like just getting rid of all of it. I got rid of like so much stuff in my closet, my unreal. Because like a lot of stuff too, I'm like, I haven't worn this in 5 years. Why is it here? Like, and then also, yeah, like the fashion's always changing. Yeah. I feel like right now for me, all I want is like the essentials.
Yeah.
Like the everyday basics.
Okay, so you know these shirts, how cute they are.
That's
Like,
kind of what I have on right now, the second one.
it's literally, yeah. So I got these tops, and then I also got a crib mattress sheet because I have Noah's crib, and I don't use it. I mean, he's sleeping in the bassinet, like that's fine. Obviously, he's still little, but I actually want him to start eventually using his cribs at least his crib at least for naps. You know,
he'll start using it.
Oh my god, how cute! I got these like little stickers, you guys, because his nursery. Is it too late? He's 3 months. It's not too late to start his nursery, huh?
No,
Babies don't even use. I heard babies don't truly use their nursery till like after 6 months.
yeah.
So I'm trying not to beat myself up about it.
I feel like I did it the opposite, like, because
Well,
I
a
was
lot of
like,
people
in the
do it.
nursery.
Like when they're pregnant, they finish their nursery.
Yeah, but I feel like with me, like my actual room was being remodeled, so my bed like was moved to the nursery. So I was in the nursery, and then after that, like after she turned like 6 months or whatever, we moved into the room, and I just brought her crib with me. So like, and she's still to this day like that crib will be used, Maya.
Yeah.
Because if like Mia, for example, she uses her crib and she's 2 years old. It's just
Iconic.
that we like put a little like
And then they
railing
transform
thingy now.
like into a bed after.
Yeah, like you're able to. It's like a taller bed now where she could like actually like walk out of it,
So cute.
and then she goes in whenever she wants and stuff.
Look how cute these are.
Oh, that's so cute.
I got these like it's like what is it called?
wallpaper.
Wallpaper. It's like these little animals. I don't know. You guys will have
should
to
insert
see
them
it.
here.
It's so cute. Yeah, we'll insert the picture here. And then I even got like shelves. Oh, I got my god, breastfeeding inserts like the flangs.
What?
These. So I don't know if you guys are like pumping and
I
stuff.
forgot. Oh.
These make the biggest difference.
Oh,
You
yeah.
add the inserts in the pumps.
Oh.
And it actually
Inside the pump.
because a lot of the times in the hospital they tell you like, oh, this is like your size. They usually recommend a 24 mm.
Oh.
And it's usually not.
It's 'cause
my
every
girl, my
nipple's
areolas are not
different.
that huge. I mean, they are, but damn,
Every nipple's
girl, I'm telling you. Imagine. I got the running shorts, my running shirt. I even got a little sweater. I
Oh
got
my
a little
God, yes.
magnetic calendar that you add onto the fridge,
Oh,
and you get to like write down like your schedule. Obviously, I think this is so
I love
cute.
that.
It'll kind of keep you
I
on
love
track.
that so much.
That's what I have for now.
That's iconic.
I don't know, girl.
Mine, I just have one.
That it's you ordered or it's on.
Oh,
in
it's
your
just in
cart?
my cart.
Okay.
It's like a little suction bowls for Mia because I have a lot of suction plates like with different
Oh,
like, you know, with like 3 sections or whatever. But I feel like she's over that, and now I just need like a bowl. So I just randomly have that in there. That's all in my car right now. But I'm always like getting random shit. The last time before this, I had ordered like tanning stuff.
That's what I need to get. The last episode, or was it the episode before?
I think it was the episode before the last episode.
Karina was feeling like because she was
I
like
thought
really
I
tanned.
thought I was too tanned because I had like done like the double layer, and like I just felt like I was a little too tan, and I was actually kind of insecure about it. But a lot of you guys in the comments were like so nice, and you guys were saying like
You're like, what is
like
what's
Karina,
different? She
you
looks
guys-
so good.
You guys were all complimenting me, saying I looked amazing in that episode, and I think it was the tan. It's just it's funny because like I thought I had like tan too much. My tan is actually fading already, and like I feel like it's like super faded.
Is it
But
a spray tan? What did you use?
no, I use I have like different ones.
Only?
I like to experiment with different tans and
Do
see
you know
which
the
one I
name
like
of
the
it?
best. Saint Tropez.
Oh,
Tropez
I
or
remember.
Tropez.
I remember hearing about that.
The 1 to 3 hour express. Because
Is it
with
this
that
one?
one, the thing's the bottom one, the express
Oh.
one. I like that one because it's
Add to
express,
cart.
and like usually you have to like do 8 hours, like sleep in it and stuff. With the express one, you know, you'll just put it on for an hour to 3 hours depending on how
and you
much
shower
you
right
want.
after.
Yeah, of course. And then you like, you know, get in the shower after, wash it down, like rinse. You don't want to like fully like scrub, just rinse it off. And I really liked their tan. But the thing is, I'm like, I don't know if I'm just like too new to it or it's just been so long. But when it starts to fade, what do you guys do? Because I will literally exfoliate, Myra.
Exfoliate it.
Not only that, I literally bought a tanning remover, like from the same brand, like literally an actual remover meant to remove your tan, and it's still not doing it for me. Like I look so patchy. I don't know.
It's fading.
It's fading, but like I feel like it's fading very patchy.
What's your process when tanning? Do you exfoliate? Do you moisturize? Like, what's the
Have
process? Because
to.
I do remember back in the days when I was into self tanner. Like it's been freaking years, and I do question. Like now that I see you doing self tanner, I'm like, why did I stop doing it? It really does change everything. The way your makeup looks, everything. Like it's
also
iconic.
in general, I just feel like the summer vibes. Like I just want to be sun kissed.
I love it.
It too. You know.
So I remember like watching videos. I would try to exfoliate. You had to moisturize. Like I almost forgot the steps.
That's all you do. Like literally, that's it. Like I just exfoliate. And I have like scrubs, like those like sugar scrubs and stuff, and I'll do that.
Oh, the sugar scrubs.
You want to be super soft because like there's dry areas, you know. Or I'll apply lotion, and then in my dry spots, like my elbows and stuff like that.
Bitch,
like I'll add like coconut oil.
Yeah.
You just want to be lathered up because
I'm scared. That shit used to cling on my neck.
That's why, because the tanning will like really cling onto dry areas.
Yes. Come on, crusty neck.
And I remember back then, like I swear I lathered the fuck up, and that's when I was pregnant with Mia, and I remember I still got super patchy, and I think it's just because my skin was like crazy out of this world fucking dry. But I feel like this time around, like it worked out well. But I'm trying to get another fucking tan. It's just that like I don't know if to wait for it to fully fade away because it's like fading patchy.
How do you do it with tans? Like when you go on to the next, like do you?
What I was doing for a bit was like a few days later, like I would just plan a coat like maybe almost a week after. But I think I waited too long where it started to come off in patches. And now if I were to like put another layer on, like it's gonna be patchy because it's just patchy. But I don't know, guys. Let me know. I think I heard somebody say rubbing alcohol, and I'm like. That just feels like it's extremely fucking drying, but okay, go off.
Damn.
You know how you said you bought like the running clothes and stuff?
Yeah.
We told them last week that we were going to update them how our week went. And they were going to update us how much they walked and how much they ran.
Oh, girl. The only fucking calories burning I did was El Cantarito Alegre, imagine.
Oh, my God.
That's the only calories I burned, girl, because I did not.
We were telling you guys that we were going to go to this, like, lit-ass thing on the weekend, and we did end up going. What you think?
Mm-hmm. But before
what you think?
Oh, no, it was amazing. Before we jump into that, like, I do want to ask, did you go on your run?
I didn't go on a single fucking walk this week.
Me either.
And I was so determined that I was. I need to get it fucking together. Like,
this is my issue. I'm not the biggest early bird, and when I am, I'm exhausted. I mean, I am waking up early every day because Noah, obviously, but like for me to get up and be like, yay, let's start the day and go on a run.
So I've made some progress in a way because like I've actually like been doing things where I'm really trying to. Not necessarily moving, like I'm trying to get my gym together, but like there shouldn't be a gym for me to just go on a fucking walk. It doesn't even make sense. I'm just making excuses.
Difficult because it's really hot. So you got to make sure you do it really early in the AM or right before sunset.
It's really fucking hot outside right now.
So you got to like beat the sun in a way, and it's hard because yesterday I was like running out the door, about to run out the door. It was like literally 8 p.m.
And you were about to go on a walk?
The sun was going to go down already, and we were about to go like on our little walk, and we just didn't. I got behind. I mean, we only had like 20 minutes. It happened. The sun went down so quick, bitch. That I was like,
making excuses. The sun just went down too fucking fast.
Yeah, this is how stupid I sound. I'm over here blaming the fucking sun because I didn't go on a walk, girl. What is going on?
I know.
Honestly, I just didn't. I don't know what to say.
I didn't either. And I'm disappointed in myself because I had a moment where me and Raul would go walking a lot. And this was like a couple weeks ago where we really would like go and we were thriving.
Still not too late.
I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But you know what? I have really been in that mindset of trying to get my shit together because I actually had a real conversation with how I was telling you that Raul's friend's girlfriend, like how I really want her to train me.
Yeah.
I actually was really talking to her and like we've been going back and forth. I've been showing her the equipment that I have. My friend Crystal, you know how she has the thing we're talking about? She's like ready to let it go. So I'm like, I'm ready to go pick that thing
that's
up.
Iconic.
Like that machine and stuff. So I'm just like, I'm having conversations about doing it, but like, bitch, what is going on? It's okay.
I mean, we're going the right direction.
I just really want somebody. This is the thing for me.
Doesn't do anything like that.
The reason that I want to get a trainer is because I want to feel accountable, like when she's
like,
pulling up
somebody,
when she's pulling up at 7 a.m. like what am I gonna do? Like I'm lazy.
Snooze.
No, bitch, she's here. We need to go work out. Like that's why I really want like the like that's what they're for. Like, you know, like I feel like that's the only thing that will get my ass out of bed and actually have me do it and not make excuses if I'm paying somebody.
I can't wait to be like in the zone. Like, I mean, girl, I'm definitely not a gym girl. I'll tell you that. But you know, like those random like times in your life where you're just like motivated and shit. Like, and when you're actually in it, you're like, oh my God, like I'm actually working out. Even if it's only been like, I don't know, a month, a couple months. But like when you're in the fucking zone, you are in it. And it's almost like you are like looking forward. It's kind of like your morning coffee. You look forward to it. Yeah. People look forward to their workouts.
Yeah, and like they're feeling better, they're looking better and stuff. So I think that's what's gonna motivate us. I'm trying to be in that
headspace. You guys, it's okay. We'll update you guys next week. And if you know what, and this is holding us accountable because we're talking about it.
Yeah, I wonder how many of you guys went on a walk or on a jog.
Because this is holding us accountable. Because next
week
any of you guys fools if we don't go on a fucking walk again.
Did any of y'all go on a walk? Crystal was telling me that she's been going on her jogs.
Period.
I'm like, queen, not her getting motivated and us over here raving about it and not going on our fucking walk, bitch. Literally, let us know how you guys did and check in on us next week.
Yes.
Cricket. But I literally wrote on my notes today, I haven't walked once.
No.
Or jogged.
Well, I'm one step ahead. I mean, I order my clothes. Like, why stupid? That's one step ahead, I guess, once my clothes gets here. Like, why?
Are you down to train, Myra? Or you just want to, like, do more, like, cardio
I'm down.
And stuff?
I mean, I think it's time.
Because I'm being for real. Like, she's literally been asking me. She's telling me, like, I'm going to put a plan together for you.
So this is what we should...
we're trying to figure it out. Go on.
We should, like, go on a walk, run, whatever, and then the weights after, right? Or...
I don't know. Like, it's just... I don't know how it works. I don't know, because I know like there's cardio and then there's like lifting. I don't know like what kind of thing she's gonna put together.
Yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, it'd be fantastic to like really get a full body fucking workout.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of times too, like we go straight to thinking like we need to go on a run, we need to do this, when a lot of times like lifting is what leans you down. It's just that we don't know like what exercises to do. Like I know there's leg day, I know there's like arms day or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But like, you know, I don't know. I'm such a rookie. Like, it's insane. I'm like, I literally told her, I was like, you're literally training like an actual noodle. Just letting you know. Like, we need to start with 1 pound, half a pound.
Cause shit.
Starting with straws,
last time I worked out, queen.
It's been forever. Like, I gotta start working out. Like, I was like,
no, same. Lord have mercy.
Like, I was motivated with walking and stuff, but I'm like, no, like, I need to start lifting and stuff. I need to start toning for sure. Like,
I need to. Okay, y'all. So when you have a baby, like the first month, you naturally lose weight. Bitch, I'm gaining weight.
Oh my God, I was like that.
And I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, because I told Brian, I'm like, I'm still pumping. Like, what is going on? I really thought, because they say when you're breastfeeding, like literally, like it will keep you like you're losing all these calories a day. It depends.
It's weird, huh? Because like when you first have the baby, like you're shedding like crazy, right?
I literally, when I had Noah the first month, I lost so much weight to the point. I mean, I'm still even under what I was before I was pregnant with Noah. Like, I'm still under, but I'm gaining it.
Coming up.
Karina, I've gained like 4 pounds in a week, bitch. I'm like, yo.
Okay, period.
I'm like, what is going on? I'm freaking out, you guys. No, literally, because I was like thriving. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I guess it just takes to breastfeed to like maintain a weight. Because I literally have heard that like, just depends. Some people will gain weight. Some people will lose weight. And although I'm not like where I was, it's scaring me because I'm like, bitch, you gained 4 pounds in a week. Well, not in a week. It had to be like in a matter of a few weeks. But I noticed it because I weighed myself again and I was like, what the hell is going on? So I'm freaking out. I'm like, no, this is the moment where I need to take advantage and work out and get my shit together.
Let's do it, Myra. Right now that we're both in that mindset, we need to just do it.
Like, I don't want to look back and be like, bitch, you blew the fuck up again and now you didn't fucking work out. And then,
let's do it. Like, that's how it was with Mia too. Like, I shed all this weight and then a few months after it caught up to me, bitch. And
that's what's happening. It's catching up.
And it's like, it's hard. It's so hard to get into that like motivation. But that's why I really want someone to just come here, Myra, and be like, we're getting it fucking done.
Yeah.
Because like, you might think you're like, well, can't your husband train you? Can't you just fucking lift up some weights? Google it, go on YouTube, etc. Like, yes, but who's going to fucking hold me accountable? And who's gonna motivate me to actually get my ass out of there and like do it? Like last week we just said, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like, it's so easy to procrastinate. Before you know it, you're like, bitch, it's been months that I've been talking about this. So like, it's just about just fucking just doing it, you know. But
it's unreal,
girl. Oh my gosh, let's talk about your hair though, because you said you were like having like, you know, the postpartum stuff.
Oh, I'm going through postpartum hair loss, queen. Insane. Out of Karina, I'm talking overnight.
Stop.
Where I was like, why is Noah covered in so much hair? I swear. Even Brian was like, why does he have a lot of hair on him? And I start running. Okay, so this was like literally, not even joking. I don't know if this is what triggered it. I got tape-ins, right? Literally like 2 days later, I start noticing my hair loss. I don't know if the weight of the hair triggered for this shit to like fall out.
It might feel that way.
But
it does happen around the 3-month mark.
So I was like running my hands through my hair, Karina. Chunks were falling out of my scalp. Chunks. Like guys, like literal chunks. I was freaking out and I kept going and they were just kept falling, Karina. If I show you my baby hairline, like
no, you can't.
No, and you can't tell because I got the dry shampoo with tint.
No, mine is
and
like
it helps it.
Kind of outrageous. I feel like my hairline is receding so far back.
No, like literally, I'm bald. So it to the point where I had tape-ins right here on the bang area. I had to remove them because my hair was holding on to like 3 pelos, and I was like, it's literally pulling out every single hair.
No,
to exist.
I feel you, Mara. Like, trust me. Like, okay, so. With the surgery too, with the sleeves, like it's known that you're gonna lose a shitload of hair.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that I have
Has
never
it grown back?
I don't know. Like Tony, who's my hairstylist, he keeps telling me that like it looks like I have some baby hairs coming in, but I'm like, I don't know. Like I've never felt this bald in my life. And I know you guys are gonna look at me and be like, what? Like you look like you have a lot of hair. Like it's extensions, guys. I have a head full of extensions. Like I would not come on here. Like I feel like in the past I'd be okay to like rock it like without the hair. Yeah. Bitch, right now I feel like I would literally feel like that one guy from that one show, Once Upon a Time. What's that guy?
What?
No, not him actually. No, I'm talking about that one like little like creepy looking thing from Lord of the Rings, bitch. What's his name?
Oh, I haven't even watched it and I know what you're talking about.
The one with 3 fucking hairs,
the troll
bitch.
looking one.
It's me.
Girl, stop.
That's me.
Stop playing. Your hair be looking thick as fuck. I see. Thank God for extensions because I would be freaking the fuck out too.
Extensions, bitch. I really go off. I'm bald.
Go ahead.
I'm
bald too.
I was gonna say I lately I'm just like, okay, it's time for me to, you know, like I started putting layers in my hair. Started doing like the tan. I'm just trying to feel my like good, you know?
Yeah.
I actually, bitch, have you seen the fucking age TikTok thing, the age filter?
Oh my God, yes. I look old as hell.
Stop it, because everybody looks like good.
Oh, did you hear the conspiracy theory behind it?
What?
Like why?
Of course there's always a fucking conspiracy theory.
So they're saying like maybe it's like the AI vibe and like they're going to the future and like it's showing you how much you're gonna live.
Stop. Oh my God. Stop it right now.
Stop it, because I am my mom on Facebook, on TikTok, believing everything. Did you see that thing I sent you? Like, yeah. I'm like me realizing I'm my mom on Facebook, but on TikTok, I believe everything. Like, why?
Like we believe everything from TikTok? Yeah.
So I look old as shit. So if that's true,
I look old.
Mama is blessed with many years.
But bitch, like, I feel like that's like how you're naturally going to age. But if you have Botox and all that, like, are we really going to let ourselves age like that? I hope not. I will not allow it.
You know what?
If I have to book my facelift right now in advance while I have money now, bitch, I will.
Period. No, because like for real, like I've been getting Botox. Let me see. I literally think like the first time I got Botox, I was 24. And I know this sounds so crazy because I feel like there is mixed feelings about Botox and people getting them at a young age. But I don't think people realize my forehead wrinkles are outrageous. No, Karina, you know this.
What?
My forehead wrinkles.
I don't even think they're bad.
They're not as bad, but I haven't gotten Botox in over a year, obviously. And it's time for me to get them. The way my forehead
It's been a couple years for me.
The way my forehead creases. But you know what, Karina? There are certain people that don't have these wrinkles. You're not the kind that gets crazy wrinkles on your forehead.
I do. Well,
you might have slight wrinkles that are natural, but Karina, the way my wrinkles are set up, trust me, even my brother Ugo,
Myra,
we're both like this. I feel like me and Ugo have very similar foreheads. Ugo too talks about his forehead. Like when it's hot, like in the summer, like it's almost like your skin cracks, it burns, like it hurts. I
know what I know what you're saying, but you're 29 and you sound crazy talking about your wrinkles.
No, but seriously.
But I know exactly what you're saying.
But
you're gonna look back at this in 20 years and be like, wow.
I think the ones that like have the deep wrinkles on their forehead would understand what I'm saying.
No, I know what you mean. Like they just
makeup,
the creases
really bad. Like it's very noticeable on my forehead. Karina,
I don't think
you don't
bad.
have those wrinkles on your forehead.
I know what you're saying.
Yes.
I don't like it when people like judge people in their 20s for getting Botox. Like
if I didn't have this, like on some real shit, if I had like your forehead, you don't have a lot of wrinkles. I probably wouldn't think about getting on my forehead.
I think about Botox to prevent wrinkles.
Exactly.
I hate when I think that's really like that's an ick when people will be like, oh, people in their 20s getting Botox, cringe. Like you don't need it for what? Like you're not doing it because you have wrinkles. You're doing it as a preventative to prevent wrinkles. Like that's the point.
Yes. So for me, like when I get Botox on my forehead, it smooths it out again and I don't have those intense wrinkles like with my makeup. And that's the only place I get it because I have like my deep forehead wrinkles.
And let's talk about how Botox and fillers are different because I feel like people who
always confuse it.
Just say like, oh, you got Botox on your lips and like, no, that's actually fillers.
Like my mouth wouldn't move, mama, if I had Botox on my lips.
So fillers and Botox are super different, you guys. They're both needles, but like what you put in your lips is Juvederm, basically. Like
filler,
it's a filler. Some people put it under their eyes. Some people put it in different areas, maybe on their cheekbones to like accentuate. I don't know. Whatever the fuck. You know, I forgot. I don't know what I'm saying. Accentuate. Yeah, whatever.
Forgetting how to talk to.
The only fillers I've ever gotten in my life are a little bit on my lips. And I mean like the tiniest amount. It's been years. I'm sure they already faded off. But we just have naturally like big lips. We just wanted to even the top out because the top one is a little smaller than the bottom one.
I feel like we always grew up having like a big bottom lip. If you guys want to see how I look without lips, like y'all could watch my old makeup tutorials. Our bottom lip was full. It was a top lip.
It was a top lip.
And I've gone a little crazy with my lips. I have seen like myself with lip fillers and I'm like, bitch, slow down. But I'm over my lip era for sure because my pregnancy, I got a reality check where I was like, damn, I had got lip fillers right prior to me finding out I was pregnant. And then on top of it, when you're pregnant, you guys know your lips, well for me, my lips,
because my lips are swelled in general.
Bitch, I was looking like that fucking animal from Monsters Inc. What's that creature looking thing?
Oh, the Monsters Inc. What is it?
The one with the lips.
Yeah,
that was me, bitch.
I know what you're talking about.
It was giving all of it.
No, I'm
girl.
No, but it's different though. Like I feel, and then Botox, you guys. Botox is literally meant to like paralyze like the areas. Like sounds horrible, but it's meant to like paralyze the muscle. Not paralyze. What the fuck?
It doesn't.
It's like paralyze? It like kind of right. Paralyzes? Like temporarily. Where
so you don't make
like so that you're not able to like do like
there's different ways
frowning
to do it,
and like all that.
There's some that you could do where you could still make some expressions.
You're still able to make expressions, but it really minimizes like if you smile, like whenever they put it on the right here, you're able to smile and it will make the wrinkles. So that way, like while you're making your everyday faces, you're not making those wrinkles happen.
What? I think I did get that once and I did look a little funny. I was like, if you guys have gotten Botox, like the first week when it's settling, you look a little fucking stretched.
But yeah, like the Botox thing, like it's just a preventative, y'all. Like that's really all it is because the more you like frown and make expressions, it's just gonna, obviously you're probably still gonna get wrinkles in the future, but it's just gonna help more. And I actually just booked an appointment for this week if you want to come with me. After I saw that age filter, bitch.
No, because I was going to ask you the next time you go because I'm really trying to get my forehead done.
Let's go. I think I'm going to go on Thursday.
Yeah.
We should go.
No, I'm serious. I'm
like
down.
Dead ass. Like, but yeah, let's do it.
I've been wanting to. But let's talk about our weekend because we went to El Cantarito Alegre.
Yes, your first like night out, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because we went to Louis' launch party the day before that too.
Yeah. We ended up going. Brian stayed with Noah. Mm-hmm. I basically like third wheeled with Karina and Raul. It was Louis' collab with Beauty Creations. It was, I guess, like I'm still adjusting to going out, obviously. So I was like texting Brian, like, "How's Noah doing?" Blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And then the day afterwards, we had gone out because we had talked about this last week how we were gonna go to the Cantarito Alegre place. So when that's was trying to replicate the one in Tequila, so we went there. That was actually pretty fun. Like I wasn't sure what to expect because it's obviously you're not in Mexico. Mexico's like it's just a different vibe in general. It was fun, and we actually took a party bus there and stuff, and it was pretty lit, y'all.
It was so fun.
We got lit. Did you get drunk?
I had drinks, but the problem. Okay, I feel like I'm talking about to Noah a little way too much, y'all. But when I was getting there, I was actually like, me and Brian were so excited, first night out together. Woo, we are barely pulling up, Karina, and my mom's literally calling me. No. And I'm like, no te puedo contestar. Like, I'm not going to be able to hear anything. Like, it's music, the music's loud. And she's basically texting me that Noah is like nonstop crying. Nothing is stopping him. She already changed his diaper. She had took him a bath. She was trying to feed him. He was hysterically screaming.
Oh my God.
And I was like, this is not like, okay, let me be honest. Noah, he's an emotional queen. Like, this happened out of nowhere too. I think he's starting to recognize faces, and like he is just so attached to me and Brian that I don't know, like si desconoce or something. So when my mom was telling me that he was like literally screaming, I was like, wait, no, like I feel like Noah like cries, but like in a chiquiado way where he's like, oh, I want to be with mommy or like daddy, like in that kind of way.
You guys are his comfort,
Yeah. He cries in that kind of way. Like, let me just clarify. Like, he's not of cólicos or anything. I think it's truly just like attachment issues. That's what he cries of. So when my mom was telling me that he was screaming his head off, I was like, this is not like what's going on.
It's not like him.
It's not like him. Why is he screaming? Usually by the time he takes a bath, it's like he sleeps amazing after a bath.
Yeah.
So I'm telling Brian, I'm like, Noah's losing his shit. My mom's already telling me like he's been nonstop crying for like a while.
Yeah.
So obviously, like when I tell you I sobered up so quick, Karina.
Oh my God.
So the rest of the night, I feel like it was just in the back of my head. I'm like, Noah's losing his shit.
Oh my gosh. So then you were just thinking about it, of course.
I was just thinking about it. And then at some point she stopped texting me because obviously I was like texting her like, do this, do that, try this, And at some point she stopped texting me and I was like, okay, he has to be fine now. And he was. I ended up texting my mom. She's like, yeah, he's fine. But I think it was just in the back of my head that he was losing his mind.
Poor thing. Well, he missed you.
Yes. And
he was like, where's my mom?
And then I started feeling bad. I'm like, what am I doing leaving Noah behind?
No, but you guys never go out.
Oh, no. It was so fun. But
it was fun.
Oh, my God. I was like, Noah, baby. Like, I don't think he was ready for it. So it was like kind of my lesson where it's like, okay, like maybe...
But don't feel guilty about it because, like, you don't go out.
Yeah, Maya. It was so fun, but it's so crazy that he was losing his mind. I was like, my heart. And
he's so little right now, too. We
got back. He ended up waking up. He was so happy to see me. I was like,
he was an angel.
He was an angel. I'm like, this is all he needed. His mama, imagine.
I know. When we got back, like, he was just such in a good mood. And my mom was, like, talking about how he was, like, screaming his head off. I'm like, he's the happiest little boy right now because his mom's here.
I know. But yeah, that's how it went. I had a blast. But that's, it was kind of like
mama's girl. It was a mama's girl, mama's boy.
Mama's girl, period. Like, it killed my buzz for sure. I was like, oh my God, Noah.
Yeah. That's how it is. Like, you go out and you're, like, worried about your kids. Mia's such a good baby right now. Like, she's gotten to that phase where she's just, like, chilling. Like, my mom lives with us, so she's used to seeing her all the time.
Not forget to mention that my mom was taking care of Chubbs, Tina, Mia, and Noah.
Poor thing was losing her mind.
She said she's like, if it was just like
but Mia's such an easy child.
My mom was telling me that Mia did amazing.
She's an incredible baby.
She's like a really good baby. Well, even Karina tells me, she's like, you have Noah right now, you're used to him, but like if you have another child and they're calmer, you're gonna realize like that
I feel like he just loves you so much. That's all it is.
Karina, because when my mom tells me about Mia, like, I know Mia was a really good baby.
Every baby's different.
Yeah.
Like, Mia, she wasn't really, like, a crier. She didn't cry much, but every baby is just different. Everybody who has, like, different kids, they'll be like, oh, yeah, this kid cried a lot. This baby was so good.
I don't realize it because maybe he does so fine with me as his mom.
Yeah.
So when he's not with me, people are like, oh my God, like, he wants you, he's crying or whatever.
He's just really attached to you. That's it. Yeah. If anything, that's a good sign that he
I'm like the target. I don't notice like that he's like a crier like that because he's comfortable with me, so he doesn't cry with me.
And even that, like, like, you're his comfort. So of course, like, he's gonna cry when he's not around you guys.
And it's funny because at first you guys were like, he's such a good baby. He is, but he
is a good baby.
But he's just like, I feel like desconoce or something.
100%. You guys are his comfort. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like with Mia, like my mom's always like lived with us, so she's just really used to her. But I'm sure, like, oh my God, I definitely, like, whenever I drop her off at my suegra's house, like, she's gonna cry for a little bit. But I think Mia in general, she's just such like she's such a social like queen. Like that is one thing about Mia that I love about her. Like she is just the most chill fucking baby. Like I'll always be texting my mom like, how's she doing? And she's like, she's perfect. Like she's fine. She's sleeping. She went to bed like at 9 p.m. Like she was thriving. Period. Oh my gosh, let's talk about Threads.
Oh, Threads.
Threads by Instagram, guys. Go follow us, please.
Right.
So Threads is basically, you know, like you're able to post. It's literally Twitter basically, but for Instagram. And I don't know about you, but I have not been on fucking Twitter in years.
Oh, me either.
In literal years. I actually don't even know my login, if I'm being honest. Like I don't have the app. Don't care for
You
her.
don't have the app?
It's been forever.
Oh, damn.
Well, my phone, I just have it naturally on like, it's on this one setting where like it just kind of recycles, like, you know, tries to free up space in my phone. And like if I haven't used an app in a while, like it kind of just gets rid of it. Like it's there, but if I click the icon, like it'll like re-download it.
The app I don't have is Snapchat.
I haven't used Snapchat in fucking ages either.
There's Snapchat days when you used to use the filters.
It's been forever, but
It's been a while.
I mean, I have an account with Snapchat like for my like video stuff, but like I don't personally post to Snapchat. And it's the same shit with Twitter. Like I haven't posted in fucking forever. But Threads, bitch, she got me posting.
No, me too.
It feels refreshing. It's like it feels like Twitter but safe.
Unfiltered version of Instagram.
100%. It's basically Twitter, but it's like I don't know. I'm following people that I actually like enjoy, like on
that
Instagram.
It also connects you to Instagram, where you don't have to have like a new username. You don't have to start following people from scratch. You're following the same people.
Yeah, because like the people I follow on Instagram, like I want to keep up with them, you know, and like just connecting it to Threads. Like, bitch, I'm a Threader. I've been living for the fucking Threads, mama.
I actually saw your thread recently. How you every other week you contemplate to move to Texas, bitch.
Bitch,
could not relate more to that.
I don't know about y'all, but I just Zillow in general.
Zillow has me on a chokehold.
I just always search up houses on Zillow, like constantly.
Me too.
And it's a constant battle in my head if I want to fucking move or not. Like dead ass. And then of course I'll start searching up, you know, cities like in Texas.
California's a scam. It's so expensive.
It's such a fucking scam, bro. Like I know the weather is nice and all, but you know what? Maybe it is worth living here because every time I hear people actually move to Texas or like Arizona, like, yeah, like it depends on where you move. A lot of times though, people really miss where they're from. Obviously, if you're born there and you're raised there, it's really easy to like live there. And so that's your home. I feel like I'm a California girl. Like I always say I want to move to Texas. Like
I always say it. I'll be literally telling you and we sending your houses, like trying to convince you guys.
I'm never actually like down where I'm like, I'm going to get my shit and go to Texas. Like, I don't know if I'm down like that.
I think it's nostalgic. I never lived in Texas, but like, okay, I think about the idea of like living in Texas and like my family flying in for the holidays. Like, I think that's iconic.
Okay, that's iconic.
Right? Or like,
but imagine how lonely it is actually not having family out there.
See, that's why I'm trying to convince y'all.
Because we have some cousins out there and stuff, but like, I mean, we barely even see them now because like they're in Texas.
Yeah. Well, when you had posted that, I was like, OMG, Karina's thinking about it.
Bitch. Okay, see, that's just me like threading.
I mean, I'm not being for real about that, girl.
I mean, thread is like, you know, you're just posting any random shit on your mind. Because I do think about randomly getting a house in Texas. Or I think about just like buying a house out there and then like just renting it out and then like going vacationing there here and there. But I also feel the same way about Arizona because like Raul's brother lives in Arizona and every time I go, I see like the prices and stuff and I'm like, damn.
I think I like the structures of the home in Texas of like the
like the way they're built.
The way they're built with with the bricks.
Yeah, the style.
The right
just like the style. I don't know the style.
The style of the homes.
They're so nice.
The size of the homes. The neighborhood. I remember once in Dallas, we had drove by because for Slimania, I think.
I forgot exactly.
And it was so, I'm talking about the whole neighborhood. I'm pretty sure like they had stores really near. It was so beautiful that I'm like, if I lived here, I would be living my dream. for way cheaper.
No, for real. Like,
it's smart living financially.
Yes, but when you really like think about like if you don't have enough family out there, it could get really fucking lonely. It's also, we don't appreciate the weather here because this is all we know, Mara. But when you actually like go and you're there enough, like it's hot as balls out there. Like most of my replies were like, girl, it's hot as fuck out here.
Yeah.
Or like some people, I have a few people that replied, like even like other influencers that replied, and they were like, I did it and I hate it here. I'm like,
no
oh
way.
my God, yeah. Like,
maybe we should try that out. How you said, like, I mean, eventually, like buying like a vacation home and you rent it out and then you kind of get a feel for it because you can like go there. It's your home and you get a feel for it, but you're not like permanently living there.
I feel like California is my home. Because sometimes, you know, I don't know if you've ever looked even at like Bakersfield prices. They're pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like you'll be looking at Bakersfield houses and you're like, damn, that house out here in LA would be fucking like crazy money. It's just, you know, I just fucking love Zillow and I'm always interested in like certain areas. Like I would like search it up and I'm like, do I want to get up and move here? But I'm so used to this area as well that like I always look here.
I'm always on Zillow. I kind of question if I'm content. I'm not content.
I'm not content either. Love my house and all, but like a part of me wants to just build a fucking house.
I moved into my home knowing that it was not going to be my forever home. I feel like I'm going to outgrow it. I feel like I'm already outgrowing it. I mean, obviously I'm going to be there for a lot more years. But I knew like for my home, it was a very starter home. I mean, like I have to remodel like a lot of things. And I think now I'm realizing too, I'm like, oh my God, I got a complete fixer-upper where I have to remodel every bit of it. Mm-hmm. Where I'm like, I can't wait for the day to buy a house where I'm like, it's moving ready. I don't gotta.
I just
maybe change a few things.
I feel like I always like, and I don't want to sound ungrateful because I love my house. I really do. And like whenever I mention like possibly like moving and stuff, like I feel like I always get those comments like, "But your house is like a dream," and I'm like, she is a queen, and it breaks my heart that like I definitely would not buy a house like this again for what like. Like, if it were to just be Raul, Mia, and I, there's no way that we need this house. Like, we don't. It's all of us, and that's why we got this house. And even then, like, honestly, like, my mom will tell you, we've all seen it. Like, that side of the house, Myra, like,
I know.
a lot of rooms that I'm like, they're just collecting storage. It feels like you're wasting all this money on just, like, nothing because, extra space that you're not even using. I came to realize, like, nobody needs a size. No one needs a house like that.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
Like, it's like literally my siblings are here, my parents are here, it's me. You would say we're a big family. You don't need that. Like, it's, you know, and then also like when I think about possibly moving in the future, my mom's like, even her, I've told you guys how she's thinking of getting her own place, like possibly where like if I were to sell this house and get two houses like for them and then one for us. Who knows what the fucking plans are,
I
honestly.
have this thing in my head. I literally always say it. I don't know. I have this. I mean, who knows? If she doesn't want to, it's fine. But like, I'm so into real estate that I have this thing in my head that I want to like either like buy another house, rent mine out, or hand it down to my parents. And then I don't know why I have this thing in my head. Like I've mentioned it a few times where I'm like, oh my God, I would love, but also I don't know when I'm going to buy another house. Yeah. Where I'm like, okay, but in my world, I would love to like get another house when I feel like I've outgrown it and be like, okay, here, like I'll give you my house. Like I think I want to do that so bad where I'm like, but then I don't know when I'm gonna do that. So it's like, and then like, what if everybody's like on a time crunch where like, you know, you're trying to move out, buy yourself a home, and then my parents too. I know my mom like has mentioned too how low key that she like is trying to get herself a house.
There's a situation right now because
so I'm like, what do we do?
My brother Luis, like he's like in the process of like getting a house.
He's house hunting too.
Yeah, and he's in the process of moving, and he's currently at my mom's house.
Yes.
Like because you know where we grew up at, like he's there, like, and my mom is going to sell that house very soon. So then she's gonna have like, you know, she's gonna sell that house. She bought it like years ago, so it's already paid off. So she's going to have that as like a possible deposit or something like where she's thinking of. So we don't know what's going to happen, guys. Like this might be a shift for all of us. Like who fucking knows?
No, like I think right now because of this, it is like something my mom's thinking about.
She is thinking about it.
It's hard.
Cause like as much as my mom like loves me and like siblings and stuff, like, you know, like I'm married, I have my child, like I'm gonna have more kids, and just naturally like people want to do their own thing. Like even my mom, like she loves me, but I'm sure she's like, you know, like I have my own kitchen stuff. She has her own kitchen. We're having to like come together a lot of times and like compromise on like furniture. Like there's areas that she's decorated with her stuff that are not my style. There's things that I have that are not necessarily things that she likes. So like you do clash naturally, and I want my mom to fully feel herself at home. I don't want her to just feel like, oh, I'm living with my kid. Like no, like my mom full blown, like she has like the kitchen how she wants it. I have certain areas how I want them, and just naturally, like, you know, you come to a point that you're like, okay, maybe like it'd be cool to like have our own places.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Who knows what's gonna happen, guys? I can't even predict like the next few years. I can't.
And then, but this is how like crazy, I'm telling you, I'm not like, this is how crazy I am. I'm on Zillow all the time. I was even just having this conversation with Brian. I'm like, oh my God, Brian. Because he knows like I'm really into real estate. I'm like, Brian, like I need to start like house hunting. I want to buy a tiny house and remodel it and rent it. Like this is my goal.
I know what you mean.
My goal, right? And then we were thinking, I'm like, well, we're kind of like almost done remodeling our house. Like we did like the biggest renovations. Like let's just finish, like crazy thinking. Let's finish remodeling it. And I'm not thinking this because I'm like, bitch, you would be crazy to fucking try to buy another house and like rent this one out too soon. But I was really thinking, I'm like, well, let me just finish remodeling it within this year. And like next year, like I rent it out, or in my head, hand it down to my parents, start my next project.
You know what?
It's an addiction, I think.
It's
I
a
hate
thought.
the renovation process.
It's a thought, Myra. Like something you want to do, but like it's about like, you know, if you really want to do it, like jump. Yeah. Maybe you should try it.
Isn't it iconic though? Like I'm really into renovations, Karina. Mm-hmm. I think like this house
it would be a smart move. I know people, Myra, who literally like who are constantly moving because they will buy a house, like a rundown house, flip it completely and sell it, and that's their whole like that's what they're doing every year.
And if my mom feels like she wants to move, then that's fine. Okay, now I could rent this home out.
Or I think it's just even smarter. It's just like buying properties, just flip, sell, flip, sell, flip, sell. I think that's even.
But I think a lot of the times
a whole process too.
It's a whole process, but I think people do it. So when the market is at its peak, you sell it.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, right now the market is at its peak, but you know what I mean? I don't think my first home I would want to let go of it though.
Houses have
They
gone down.
fucking have.
They were at, I feel like they were actually at the peak when you bought your house.
I think it's a damn joke, the price I got my house for the renovations that I have to do for it.
No, but you know what? You added a lot of value into it.
I did, but also I'm thinking, you know, I'm not content. You know, she's just a little fucking queen. What can I say?
Everybody,
I want to move to Texas.
Oh, bitch, you are. There's no way.
I be looking, Karina. House is cheaper than what I've got mine, and they're mansions. I'm like, oh my God, the temptation's real.
But I know how indecisive you are, Myra.
Queen. I've been moving the week after back to California.
I've seen Myra cry over haircuts, over dyeing her hair.
Bye.
Imagine you in Texas, Myra, and actually being like, my family's not here. I could see Myra like crying, regretting moving to Texas. Like
I would, huh?
Lord. But like maybe you could, you know, start off how you said, like where you're buying properties and trying to flip. Like that's a really cool thing to do.
I'm really trying to like. I'm thinking I want to buy like a really. It's hard because if I'm trying to move, then I'm like, no, I don't buy just any flip home. Like I actually buy my dream home, rent this house out. I'm like, bitch, I don't know what to do.
It's a lot. I know
it's a lot, but I also think I think a lot of people are judged when you like buy a home and then you try to move so quick. But it's an investment. I think it's smart.
An investment. It's smart.
I saw a TikTok like your first home will never be like your dream home.
Yeah,
you build up from there, and they say every 2 years,
huge investment.
You move, and then eventually you have your dream home.
And like for me, Myra, I don't know what it is about me that I hold on to shit. And like this house, like it's just ridiculous. Like you know how I think I told you guys how the people have been offering me to buy this house off of me. I bought it at a time where like houses were really cheap out here. It was like the day I sell this house, bitch. Like fuck. The profit is unreal, and I'm like, what am I fucking doing, bitch? Like I have people trying to buy my fucking house, and it's the connection that I'm just like,
I think all of us are attached to
like
it.
I keep seeing it as like home, but it's like I shouldn't
this
see
is
it like
home
that
because the way when like holidays, everything, it's like this house. Oh, barbecue, like Karina's.
Parties.
Karina's house is like the family home, and I think
like,
it's gonna hit us all like when you
But
move.
the thing is, like,
but obviously that shouldn't hold you back.
the people make it a home.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
And I have to see it like that. I tell myself to remind myself, like, it's the people that make it a home.
Yeah.
Yes, it was an amazing accomplishment, but like, you don't have to be here forever.
Yeah.
Like what? You know, so it's like it's one of those things where like I just try to hold on,
That's
but
like
I'm
what's
like
holding you back.
Like it would be such an amazing move financially.
Yeah.
It'd be like, what the fuck?
And people move all the time. People sell their homes all the time. It's just that, you know, it's just being mentally ready for it and just.
And like I've seen like my house go up like in value in general, and this is like before I did any
You got your house
renovation.
in 2017, bitch.
Yeah, like before. This is like
this is when houses were like incredible.
I would. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have somebody come do an appraisal and see, like, because I've done renovations to the house that like
You've done a lot. The restrooms, the kitchen.
I've done a lot of renovations, and like in general, like the value's gone up like a lot, and this is without even the renovations included. So maybe I should have an appraisal and see, like, you know, because I think it'd be an amazing move. It's just like I just cling on to like shit, and I get too emotionally attached. But it would be a fucking great move. Like, what am I doing? You know, it would be such a great investment to like just fucking sell the house. But
yeah.
anyways, we're just going crazy on this.
I didn't think we're gonna talk about these houses for a whole hour,
right? Oh my gosh, I really wanted to talk about this. It's a little like crazy because like I don't know if it's controversial or not. No, I feel like most people are thinking the same about this. But
yeah, for sure.
Lena the Plug and Adam 22. I feel like this is a little like explicit, and just letting you know right now, like you should probably click out if you don't want to hear about like, you know, threesomes and like, you know,
It's very explicit
stuff like that, and you know, OF and all that. Like if you don't want to hear any about that, like just click out now, y'all. But if you know, we've talked about like how we feel about all that stuff, right? Like threesomes, like, you know, if you're up for it, like period, like do you, like we're not judging, it's not for me, but whatever, you know. So Adam and Lena are a couple. Like he has his podcast, No Jumper. He's a really successful dude. I know he has other stuff going on. I just feel like he always has like super famous rappers like on his podcast, and like he's just like super successful in general too. And his girlfriend, his now wife, they actually just got married in May. May or June. They just got married. And she has an OF, you know. She does all that stuff.
Why can't you say it?
Well, I don't know what the, you know, it's like corn. We're going to say corn instead of POR.
Wait, you really get it?
I don't think you're supposed to say. I think you can get restricted for stuff like that. So like if we're going to talk about this, we're going to say corn, like corn on the cob. We're not going to mention the P word here.
I didn't think OF was like that too, though.
I mean, I'm just going to say OF just to be safe.
Yeah. Y'all know what we mean.
But if you know her, you know she has her OF, and they're always doing like threesomes with girls and stuff. Like they literally have a podcast like called Plug
So you
Talk.
can say threesomes, but not OF. That's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, because you're not, you know. We probably can. I just don't want to, you know.
Yeah.
So they have a podcast called Plug Talk, and like it's literally a podcast, Maya, where they like bring a girl in and they do the podcast, and like then they like on the set of the podcast they do it. And it's like the thing for her OF, you know.
Oh,
so
on
like they bring a guest on the podcast, and like literally like in the whole like aquí, like wherever they're at, like they start, you know, having a threesome. And that's like part of their podcast.
Wait.
It's called Plug Talk, right?
But they do it
I'm
on
just
the
trying
podcast.
Yes, on the podcast. Like they're having a regular conversation, and then after they do it.
Oh.
It's like you bring on a guest, you talk a little bit, you know, catch up, and then the finale is a threesome.
Bitch, not the finale. Okay.
So I'm just trying to give you guys context of like what they do and stuff, you know.
That's
and like
crazy.
And they've always been known to like, you know, like they have threesomes all the time with girls. Adam has always openly said on even other podcasts, on his podcast, he's openly always said, I would not bring a guy into it, like because they've asked him like, what about like a dude?
Very
like,
one-sided for sure.
It was always very one-sided.
So Karina introduced me to Lena the Plug, or Lena the Plug.
Introduced you? Well, I showed you.
No,
bitch.
I don't know them. I don't know them. Wait a damn minute.
I don't know them personally.
No.
I showed you who they were.
Yes. Okay, so Karina had told me who they were like years ago, and I was like, oh my god, this couple is like that's crazy.
Interesting.
It's interesting. Like, it's giving swinger, but no, because it's very one-sided. All I know is that I started watching like their vlogs once you told me about them, and it's really interesting because bitch, I could never, right? So, do your thing, queen. I think once it was something like they were at a party and he just thought a girl was cute and he was fucking her in the restroom, or he was getting blown in the restroom, something crazy. While the girl was like at the party,
and she was like vlogging.
She was vlogging. She's like, "Oh, my man's in the restroom getting
his dick sucked." Like, yeah, I remember she was vlogging and she was like thanking the girl, like, "Thank you for
taking care of him,
taking care of him on his birthday." It was something like that. So like, they're just, I cannot judge. Like, everybody's different, But here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I always felt that it was one-sided because it was always like bringing girls in. Like, they've literally said that they've had over 200 threesomes, Maya, with girls. Over 200 threesomes with girls. But he would openly say, I would never bring a man into it. He literally went on a podcast recently, and I actually want to play it. This was not that long ago that he said this on a podcast. And he said, like, I got enough money to be doing that shit. To ever have her get fucked by a guy. Let me just show y'all. Because I was like, and sorry, I'm screaming.
Oh my God, no way.
I mean. I'm so annoying, sorry.
No. Girl, look. It's crazy. It's very one-sided. I mean, to each their own. At this point, it's kind of like, realistically though, like I feel like realistically, it's kind of like, what the fuck, like.
So this is Adam 22 and Lena on a podcast recently.
Now, would you guys ever have a dude be in your scenes?
No. We got a one-way thing going here.
One-way thing.
I mean, we're monogamous in our private lives, and then we do shit on camera with other girls.
Right.
I got too much money to have her getting dunked by some linebacker. I can't do it.
Ironic.
Should I use that same logic on you?
Damn.
Anyway, so that happens, right?
But why? Okay.
So
I get it.
He was always open about it. He was always saying, like, absolutely not. I could never see her do that. It was always one-sided. And I remember years ago,
was it so one-sided?
I used to like see their situation and I was like, okay, period, go off. I just hope she really like actually is like in for this and she's not just like siguiéndole la corriente because she loves him.
Yeah.
I always felt that she was just kind of going along with this shit because she's like, well, I love this dude.
Like,
and like
he gets
just
his
loves
free
bitches,
pass, but not her. That's kind of very one-sided.
He's had hundreds of passes, right? So, a couple weeks ago, she fast forward to today. She gets her back blown out by the biggest
corn star.
By the biggest D in the corn industry. So I guess they were talking about it and he's like, all right, like she says that, people were asking her like, so what's next with the OF girl? Well, like, well, what's next, girl? She's brought all these girls on and stuff. And I guess they felt the pressure a little bit. I don't know. And apparently that's their anniversary. He gives her the pass to like
her wedding gift, right? Or something?
Her wedding gift. As her wedding gift, because they just got married. He gives her this, like, okay, you could have a scene with a guy. And
she chose this guy.
Yeah. And he just happens to have like the biggest D in the industry. And it's just crazy. Like, because now, they're doing, he came out about it and like said it on podcasts and stuff. Very chill.
Out.
What? No, well, Adam, he's been talking about on podcasts.
Okay.
Like,
we're talking about
chill
him.
about it. Very chill about it. And you can't help but see it in his eyes. That man
Let
is
me tell
hurting.
You, when you told me about it and you forwarded me the videos, you could tell he's hurt.
That interview with that one guy, like where he's just going in on him, I'm like, oh my gosh.
He's being honest with
guys. It's just like, okay, I honestly, I want to be like devil's advocate here because a part of me, I'm like, dude,
Like, he had it coming. Like, how do you have these hundreds of fucking passes? Also, people are like hella slut shaming her, and it's like, are you guys fucking for real? Like, he's literally fucked over like 200 bitches.
Get. The fact that the guy was like going off on him, like, how would he allow his girl to do this? And I'm like, but he's fucked all these bitches. Like, hold on.
Like,
now it's
she gets one free pass. She gets one free pass, and y'all are coming in on her like that. And they're saying that like pendejo and all this shit, and it's like, do y'all not know that like this dude literally like fucks new bitches every other day?
And he wasn't even doing it for content. He was just fucking bitches.
No, they were doing it a lot for content.
Okay, a lot of it, but that party, him getting blown in the restroom, was not content, honey.
They were definitely very open-sided. It looked like they were very open on one side.
Yes.
Like, that's what it came across to everybody. But even him, like, he says it on the podcast with her, because they did a podcast explaining everything, and he says like, I had buyer's remorse the next day, like, because, you know, like, naturally, like, dude, it's do you know that literally, like, biologically in the man, like, they're just meant to be territorial and like jealous, like, just naturally.
Yeah,
like, biologically they're just naturally gonna be jealous because like that's his girl. Like, he could pretend.
I feel like that's also a woman too, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I never understood, I guess, like, that she was so
but like
down
literally,
for it.
Myra, literally, like, even when a woman gives birth to a man's baby, did you know that, like, you know how sometimes, like, well, when they're born, a lot of times they say that the baby looks exactly like the dad, like the first few minutes. There's a reason for that. Like, just nature itself does that so that he could recognize his baby and knows it's his. A man is really territorial by nature. Yeah. Like, he's jealous. Like, he comes on and says like, it's fine, I ain't tripping, that's her job. But you could just tell, you could tell it's eating him a fucking alive, bitch. And you could tell he's thinking like, damn, so this is what she's been feeling for 7 fucking years. Cause she literally says, she's like, for 7 years, I never texted guys back. I've never done anything with a guy. Like, it's always just been me and him and the girls that we bring into the threesomes. Like, she's never done that. Even she says that she felt like she was cheating. But she seems like she's like, is thriving off of this. I mean, it's bringing a lot of like
attention
money to her and to both of them. It's kind of benefiting them both. But a lot of people are also saying like, how it's like, damn, like, Raul mentioned this yesterday because obviously I told Raul about it, and he was like, yeah, but like, take away the money, take away everything, like, what the fuck do you have left? Like, what do you after that just happened? Like, whether this is helping your career, whether it's negative or positive, it's obviously helping your career. But like, is this gonna affect your marriage on some real shit?
Yeah,
because
I think that this is the string, I guess, in the relationship. I would think, because from the minute she was allowing him to have all these passes, that would have done it for me, and him not allowing me. I think already, like,
the guy that he did the interview with like his friend or whatever, he was telling him, he's like, I think that you felt like you had to give her a free pass because of all the shit that you've done in the past. Like, all the shit that you've done, you felt like the pressure to let her have a pass.
That part.
And he says like, nah, like, it's just her job, you know, like, and stuff. But you could tell, like, he'll make like side comments of like, yeah, like, that they've had like discussions that like get a little intense after that and stuff. Like, it's just so crazy. And tell me why, guys, like, Lena, Adam are doing this podcast talking about it, and they FaceTime the guy that fucked his wife.
No way.
And he's asking him like, rate her, you know. And he's like, oh, like 9 out of 10. And he's like, so what's a 10? And he's like, her. And he's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'm just leaving more room for a 10, but like, she was great. Like, he's telling her, like, and then he's literally telling him like, because he's asking him like, oh, would you ever allow it? What do you think about people like that are bashing me? Because people are going in on him. Like, I cannot believe you like let this happen. Like, people are just going in on him. And the guy that fucked his wife is literally saying, he's like, me personally, I don't think I could allow it, but everyone's different. After he just blew your wife's back out, he's telling you like, me personally, nobody could fuck my wife, but thanks for the pussy. He's basically saying that shit, girl.
What the fuck?
Like, wait a damn minute. Oh my Lord, have mercy, bitch. And his face, you could tell he's just like,
what the fuck did I do?
Gulp. Like, yeah, it's crazy, guys. Like, I don't know. I know this is like one of those topics that, like, you know, it's just like, you know, it's a little controversial because obviously with her, she's finally getting her turn.
Yeah.
Go off. I'm over here like going off.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, the thing is that, like,
you know, from the beginning, this has always been him. She knows that he's like this. Maybe she didn't like that he would bring in threesomes and stuff, but like she's used to it. Like if for 7 years, this is what they've been doing. Maybe she's been sucking it up. Yeah. And she was like, it's finally my fucking turn. And as she should, because if you really look at the situation for what it is, like where's this whole like double standard shit? Like why is he able to fuck all these bitches? She fucks one other dude and it's like the internet goes fucking crazy. Like at the same time though, like this has to affect him because this is not their normal. He's openly said he would not like that.
Yeah.
And now he's like, nah, like it's just her job. Like wait, where did the switch up come from?
Didn't she say that she was ready to settle down?
She was literally like telling him on the podcast, she's like, I told you I was ready to have the second kid now. Like I was ready to get pregnant again and become a stay-at-home mom. And you told me we were not ready. So now like I'm excelling my career. That's basically what she told him. And now after...
And you know this is not going to be the last time she does this.
I feel like this is like the beginning of like something really big for her. And now that she's like, you know, I did it now, like I'm gonna keep doing it. Now he's saying he actually wants her to get pregnant now. So it's like, oh, so just a couple of months ago you were not about her getting pregnant, you weren't ready. But now that she's like, all right, cool, like I'm gonna switch it up and I might fuck other dudes again, like now he's like, how about we actually get you pregnant so you don't have to do that right now? So it's like, I feel like he's not really liking it, but he, you know, to each their own, guys. Let me know what y'all think. But it's just like, it's crazy because I feel like shit got shooken up and I don't think he knew that she would actually do it. And she did. And I can't help but be like, period, bitch. After all this time, I used to honestly feel bad, Myra. I would like see the relationship and I was like, pobrecita, like she's allowing him to fuck all these bitches. It's
crazy.
I know she's like having fun with the girls too, but like there's got to be something there. And like now that she does it, he was not a part of that. By the way, like, you know, this was a scene of just her and him.
Yeah.
He was not in the threesome or anything, like, at all. There wasn't a threesome. And it's just crazy. Like, I want to show them, like, bits and clips of the one that I showed you, the interview with the guy. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
How he was, like, going in on him. I was like, oh, my gosh. I want to react to some of it, guys, because it's just so... He was honest.
Yo, Adam, you let him... Yo, isn't it crazy that you guessed it on here? Like... Before I had even really hinted at it, you guessed it.
You watched it?
I didn't watch it. I'll probably see some chunks of it.
So you just like was in another room listening to her moan and groan and shit?
No, she was at a hotel being filmed by a professional. And down by a professional, to be totally honest.
And you weren't there?
No, I was at the house playing some high-stakes online poker tournaments.
That's some real white boy.
I like that. I like the framing of like, oh, that's some weird white boy. Rather than like, you are a degenerate piece of shit. Everybody keeps saying I'm going broke. The narratives are twisted up, so I don't mind you grilling me on this.
I think you had some pressure because she lets you do your thing.
For all these years.
Yeah, and it was like, it's one-sided.
I will say that the official video doesn't even drop for like 2 weeks, and it's already a bit of a windfall for her on OnlyFans.
So they're championing her.
People want to see this. It's been a long time coming. Well, I mean, nobody really knew it was coming until a couple days ago.
So, like, you don't think, like, she whispered her phone number in his ear?
Oh, he definitely has her phone number.
What the?
How would they not? She contacted him on Instagram. They might be communicating through DMs.
So she picked the guy she wanted to...
He is a very famous adult star.
So she picked him?
I think, yeah, there was really only a few that she was kind of choosing between that would have made sense.
What are y'all gonna do when your kids get older, bro? Kids are savage these days.
The kid is already gonna know about me piping a million girls. I don't know that from the kid perspective, if her having done it with other guys is gonna be that different, right?
By the third grade, they're doxing the kids. The kids is doxing.
Let's just pray that things go smoothly.
Honestly, he's so real for that.
We better than you.
Okay, you gotta understand, it's entirely a business thing from her perspective. For me, it's hard to approach it.
She got a nut. That's no business.
I don't think
That's personal.
But
she lied to you?
But the whole point on camera is to make it look like she did regardless,
Let me tell you something, no, bro. The fact that she handpicked this dude, and you're saying that this dude is like a high-profile dude,
right?
the thought of her actually getting to do it with this dude,
Right.
she got a nut.
Well, I mean, we didn't have that conversation. I don't think.
She's not. The fact that she didn't have the conversation lets you know she got a nut.
You know, every different vagina is like its own little personal puzzle. And I wouldn't say she's the easiest chick to make climax.
That's you.
I've made it happen.
So what happened when you watch this shit?
I haven't seen it.
But when you do see it,
Right.
she's going like ballistic.
I mean, she's supposed to, right?
No.
If she looked like she wasn't having a good time in the video, the point would not.
Ballistic, not ballistic, bitch.
Okay, that's all I wanted to show. But crazy, guys. Let us know what you guys think.
Yes or no?
No, Mario, because I've never subscribed to anybody's OnlyFans.
No, because I'm having a fucking premiere with this shit. I'm gonna let y'all know if she nut or not.
She comes out on Thursday.
Because dead ass, I'm about to have a premiere with Karina, Peter, Elizabeth, all of us. I'm about to make a group chat.
Myra, she's so smart though. She's having a 75% off right now on her OF.
Bitch,
Can I? am about
use
to
code CHINS and that's in that checkout. Just kidding. No.
But I just wanted to bring that up. It's just so interesting, you guys. Like, obviously, to each their own. They have a very interesting relationship, a unique one. It's just shit got shaken up because it's not their normal to usually bring a guy into it. Like, it's not their normal, and I'm just curious on what you guys think because I was like, oh shit, this might shake shit up.
I think a lot of people are like, what the actual fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, let's keep it. Why are we trying to sugar? Y'all, this ain't fucking normal shit that people do, girl. Like,
I saw a comment that were like, can we please not normalize this shit? Like, this is not normal marriages.
This is not a normal marriage. I think, yes, go off. You know what? It ain't affecting my marriage, bitch. Do what the fuck y'all want, but it ain't gonna make it normal, girl. I'm
you
sorry.
know what? You're right. A lot of times, like, I try to sugarcoat it because I'm like, I don't want to judge your lifestyle, and I'm not judging it, but bitch, that is not a normal marriage for you guys to be fucking 200-300 bitches, like, and then and it's only one-sided or two, and then now like he's never wanted it, but now it's almost like he's doing it because he's like, well, you let me fuck all these bitches, so you might as well get your pass too. It's like that's gonna shake up the marriage. You know what? It's going to probably affect them in a good way for their career, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Shit is not going to be the same regardless.
You're already seeing it. Like, he's like, it's not going to end well. Like, I mean, it seems like maybe he'll just get used to it. It's kind of like how he said, at first it was weird for her and then she eventually got used to it. Mm-hmm. And maybe they'll just get used to it.
I don't know. It's crazy though.
Couldn't have been me, queen. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know, but it's just crazy. I had to bring it up because I was like, I don't know if this is like too much to talk about on the podcast, but this is some real shit going on, and I'm like, this is kind of crazy.
Another level of confidence for sure.
It's crazy, but anyways, guys, we just rambled on for an hour and a half. We hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Yes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys
in the next one.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.